both Henry and Maria. Oh, I thought that was Henry. There's Henry Boggs. But Henry and Maria have lost family to particularly vicious sea creatures. Oh, this is the history. They'd like to go fishing in order to train for their revenge. Oh, do you know what time it is? Yeah, I know what time it is. We've had a few incidents of the bombers slipping on the pier, trying to get some non-slick decking down. Some of the crew went on an ill-advised trip and ended up captured by the Royal Navy. They need to secure their release. I love these hearings on Tanya. Love it. Love it. So interesting. So interesting. Yeah, we're always trying to make things happen. Why do you keep coming up? Not in a mood for. A nice easy island. A lovely, lovely easy island. Will it be that easy? That's the question. The question is, will this be one that I should underestimate? And no, we do not underestimate anyone's, no matter where they're from, no matter what type of mushrooms they enjoy to deal with. We do not underestimation anyone's. Wait for the second set of kill ship troops go through the process, and then you do the grab a mushroom, see? It's like a mushroom shape, you see, the process ability. Yeah, to cause the disability of the rival defenses. The ability to create a cause of disability. That's the one. Oh my word. Oh, what kind of video is this, unique rebel? Oh, why are you showing us the ability of the disability of the princesses and they're not even alive? What kind of level of gameplay? Oh, it's a 2-star 65. That's what we're going for. So why didn't you say that in the first place? That's the one. 2-star 65. That's all we really want. That's all we're happy with. Is a 2-star 65. Oh, yeah, 65. Ha ha. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, Friday is the day. Friday is the day where you ask for troops. You have fun. You have fun enjoyment and gameplay. You have fun in using up those gems. Because you use them, you don't lose them. You're using them because you basically, I explained to you something, all right? Basically, we're working towards the fishing ships, and it doesn't matter how much we come into the game with, we want to leave out. You know what? I realized something earlier. Let's put the mic on. Let's put some efforts into our gameplay. That's the one. Do you know, I was playing on me Flamingo's account a little while ago, maybe half an hour, 20 minutes ago. Reality seems to travel differently in our existence of it in Germans. There's quite a few things to touch upon right now. That's the one. Yeah. What light did I put on? I'm supposed to put this one light on around the house. I put the toilet light on. Wow, we're putting on the bogus light on. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is there's a few things we need to touch upon. And one of them is my Flamingo's got so many chests. I always end up opening them, getting all those materials out so I can get the Lazy Pirates trained up. I get all the outfits. I make sure I open up all the outfits for him. For the blessings. Yeah, so we need to talk. We all need to talk right now. So basically what it is that first of all, people that are playing this game, there's many that do not open up their chests. So I'll tell you what's happening with your gameplay. Your gameplay is going to suffer. You think you're doing the right thing by holding on to the materials. But here's me racing on my camel that's been ridden by a horse. Yeah, a camel that's ridden by a stallion. That's what we're doing over here. Yeah, we're trying to make things happen, you see. And ultimately, we're going to enjoy making things happen. Yeah, so I know of many great players that are not opening up their chests, hoping that they're going to use them for the better time. They're not realizing now is the better time. You're supposed to open them up. You're supposed to use those chests. You're supposed to use the benefit of those chests. You're supposed to make the most of those chests. That's what you're supposed to do. It's part of the game. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Yeah, now you're in trouble, you see. You're doing what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to hold on to them. You're supposed to use them. You're meant to. It's part of the game to lose more materials than have outfits, you understand? You're meant to spend more gems than make, don't you understand? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to help you to understand and realize you're supposed to open up all those chests, take out all those outfits, even if there's so many materials you're going to lose. Yes, that's part of the game. That's what they're supposed to. That's why do you think they gave you 100 gems at the beginning of the game? Why do you think I got 669 right now? That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to use more than you make. That's part of the game algorithm dynamics. If tomorrow we all realize you're fighting against friends and family across gameplay, if you start gifting each other wins, this game's gonna be finished the day after. They'll be like, oh, due to unseen future issues, we come to a point where we're sorry to all the people, the valuable ship or whatever the victim. You understand? Yeah, so ultimately you have to open up all the chests. Now there's something else I need to touch upon. There's so much going on in the world, and it's continuation of, see, there's one thing to cause the effect of suffering across all others, but then there's another question. What to be done? Yeah, what to be done? Yeah, it's a very sensitive situation that's happening around the world, but now it's getting to a point where, anyone that's been injected, yeah, and anyone that's not, everyone's on their second jab, everyone's on their third, fourth. Oh, look, this is the one. This is the one. This is that player that's never been in a guild. Yeah, my respect to you. That's why I feel to hit you. That's the one. Yeah, my respect to this player. I'm actually pushing. This player does not have perks. This player does not have perks. Yeah, but my respect to you anyway. This player plays without perks, Yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm so amazed and surprised at this player's willpower. Just play without even being in a guild. And you totally have my respect. But a level of being a player that is so most amazingly progressive. I really, truly, honestly, I do really have a lot of respect for you. And the thing is, for me to just ignore you would be like me, looking past you. And I can't do that. I have to go for you. Yeah, but those walls are not getting all the oomph that they really need because there's no perks defending them, you see. Yeah, you could do so much more better if you had if you'd be in a guild, but you've never been in a guild ever. See, I'm going for PR up. Plus I've got an event going on here, you see. Yeah, I could take a lot of PR off for you, you know. This is where your heart starts to think. Shall I allow him to stay above the 1,000? Shall I take it away? It's a player that's never been in a guild. It's never been in a guild before. Or we allow the plunder gods to decide. Whatever do. Yeah, he went down. Oh, just about got it. Yeah, I don't really want to bring you below the 1,000, but then again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, that's the game that we're playing. We're just trying to enjoy our gameplay. The person I just hit, I didn't really have to hit them, but I did. They're below. He's online now, 996. Yeah. You've never been in a guild. How do I know? Look, you've never been in a guild. Yeah, I gave up right in the end. It wasn't the kind of thing I should have done, but yeah, so people are deciding out there what's right for them. Now it's that in this country of pirates. Like ultimately you should always be grateful to the country that you've been in, that you are in, that you're raised in, that you're born in. But I allow my gameplay to go so overboard, over the top, Yeah, because the law of the land rules, Yeah, so when you got mushroom heads from different countries that are, in posts and positions around the country, yeah, with the shining barlets, batang, that's the one. Yeah, they're trying to make decisions to tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Ultimately, they could be telling you to do something that's right for you. You would never know it. Because all they're looking at is numbers and statistics and their data and the algorithm and dynamics and their mushrooms. That's all they're looking at. It's like they're immune to it, and they're telling us what we should do. You know what it is? When you think to yourself, I know from experience in this country that when you're, for instance, to try to say show, I know for a fact that people may think that our poorer areas are lesser, educated, so that's why they kind of fall ill more easily and all this monkey stuff. The truth is, those areas got more like pound lands and stuff, you understand? And when these places, people that are trying to run their businesses are just giving out stuff that is so cheap, that all comes at a price, So it's like you're getting everyone into a habit of it's basically the way I look at it, it's like the suffering of others. Yeah. Ultimately, for some, it's just numbers and business. That's just the way they look at it. That's the way they were raised to look at, So ultimately, what I've kind of figured and configured is not that those people are less, looking after their children or whatever. It's more like the effects of the price that is caused to their health according to whatever they've been offered. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I wish to look at things. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think ultimately that's what it is. They're being offered things that damage their health even more. and unknowingly or knowingly or unknowingly, they're kind of like just gone into it and they don't realize that they're not doing themselves any favors. That's the one. It's all about the Garabadoof. That's the one. Yeah, so everyone's being played, you see, and it's just one big joke. Yeah, they're trying to make it like a joke, and it's not a joke. There's serious stuff going on out there. People are losing their lives. They're deciding what they need to do. The ones that did survive, they're having to think what's right for us, what's wrong for us. Should we carry on? Should we get injected? Should we not? Should we do? I was always one of those that was saying no. I'm not going to be getting myself that stuff in my bloodline, inside my veins. No, I'm not going to do it. But sometimes, never say never. Sometimes you have to do whatever is the greater, better. Sometimes you have to, just the way it is now, to travel outside the country. They're trying to make it. If NHS staff say yes, then everyone's going to have to do it. It's simple as that. If they go down, we all go down. What's right for them. I could start saying sayings like what's right for the goose is right for the gander and all this monkey business, but ultimately, what's the benefits that's going to come out of it? Do whatever your circumstances cause and allow you to do. For me to say yes today could cause you an effect. For me to say no today could cause you an effect. So who am I and what position am I in to cause that effect to anybody? Yes, ultimately it's one for you to decide what's right for you. Whether they tell you you're putting a Pfizer in you and then they don't put that one, they put something else in you. That's what's going down this side of town. When you see the paper that comes through to you, they're saying this is what they're giving you, and then when you go there, they basically what they're doing is they're not giving what they're supposed to be giving. They're playing about. Yeah, they're monkeying around. Did I send that in? Yes, I did. Yeah, so that's what's going down. Yeah, well, we're fine. Oh my word, who are we fighting? That's not supposed to be part of the video. Yeah, ultimately, just do whatever you feel is right within your hearts and mind. Do whatever you feel is right for you and your family. Ultimately, you have got more right to know what's going inside your bodies. Yeah, from what understanding I got is a few days ago, I got friends and I got people in my family that have had the injection only to find out they didn't get the one that they thought they were told that they're getting. Do you understand? That's playing about. You don't do that. You don't play with people's lives. Yeah, so what they do is, wherever you get injections from, what they're doing over there is, they're telling you, like, you phone up for the injection, for the thing, then you go there, and then they turn around and say to you, we didn't have your name on the list. Because they know there's about 5-10 injections every day that they have to chuck away, because they get a specific amount, and they have to get rid of all of it. So they on purpose expect about 5-10 people not to turn up. So those 5-10 injections that they're about to waste, they give it to the ones whose names they haven't put down. Do you understand? That's what they're playing. Yeah, I'm saying it how it is. Yeah, I'm born here, you understand? I'm more Queen Country than boast. Even all those bald-headed mushrooms. That's how I look at them. But ultimately, I don't give a monkey what you're talking about. I don't care. The only reason why they got a person from India, a person from Pakistan, and other countries standing in certain places, specifics, whether they've got that red, stupid suitcase, or whether they've got that little, some person that thinks that he can get on with like minicab drivers around the whole area. But ultimately, he's trying to bury them people, you understand? He ain't your friend. Yeah, the poor Pakistani people think that mushroom of Sadiq Khan is their friend or family. He ain't. He's just, I'm telling you, they got things going on in other countries. They know where the money is, and they're the ones that got David Cameron in trouble in the first place. Anyway, offshore all those stuff that they've been there. Don't make me talk, I'm telling you. I'm not the kind of person you want to muck about with. I'm telling you, I'm not the kind that you want to start pressing buttons on me. Yeah, I'm not the type, you understand? I'm not here to take any prisoners, yeah? Yeah, I don't take prisoners. I just deal with it straight. Ultimately, that's how we work in our side of town. Whether you like or you don't. You think I even give a mushroom about it? Don't matter. So at the end of the day, you do what you gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. You understand? That's how it works. Ultimately, you got your own mouths to feed. You're working on different levels. You got the benefit. They got benefit of like not just the trading and the media. They got all those mushroom billionaires and godzillionaires and whatever monkeys. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you do what you need to do. Let us do what we need to do. Understand? Ultimately, yeah, we're just one big pirate family. That's how we look at things. Yeah, and Say's always stuck behind the wall. Yeah, they're playing us. Whether it be trading of gameplay, whether it be whatever's angles that they're using. Ultimately, we carry on because of the positivity that we have in our gameplay that we want to emanate into our real life. Yeah, they've got the ARRRs in place before they take over a certain thing and impose a certain restriction upon it. First they're like, what it is. No more flights, no more this, no more. But that sector starts to sell themselves out, and then all of a sudden they move on to like, now it's allowed because they've taken over that sector. You understand? They brought it when they went down, and then they're making us all look dumb. So they want to use our money towards the trading instead. Take the mushrooms. Yeah, ultimately, let it be where it needs to be. We carry on with our gameplay. We carry on taking down. Look, I don't give a mushroom if I get 1 star. Look, I'm just taking down everyone's PR. I'm PRing up. That's the one. I'm investing all my gems. Look, I'm just investing into my PR up. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, just to enjoy a gameplay. Play at whatever algorithm dynamics you want to play your game at. Ultimately, we're playing. I'm only going for 200. Don't worry. RIP, you can have the rest. I'm only going for. I'm only trying to get. Basically, I always go for my 30k, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything close to that. I'm trying to PR up right now. I'm trying to go up in the leaderboard. That's what I'm trying to work on the ones on the country that has been farming around the whole world. Yeah, end of the day. Yeah. I've been in places around the world. I stood there by the airports watching who comes into the country and what's going on, who's going, who's doing what, who jumps in what car. Yeah, ultimately, it's all awesome. It's all most amazing. Yeah, I like to observe and watch what's going down. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens to you. The effects of being raised in a country of pirates. Yeah, ultimately. Yeah, and then they call themselves. They legitly they go around like licensed to a mushroom. Licensed to a mushroom. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah. What you need to do is look. You take out. Yeah. I could have showed it better than this. I could have showed that. The way it was protecting the whole island. You take out that one there, right? You take out the fort, then all the defense for the whole island goes down. Yeah, that's what I was trying to show you. Yeah, trying to show you all. That's what happens. The defense of the island all goes down. If you take out the fort, and then the island is all yours. Party, yeah, habibi. That's the one. Yeah, that's what Wally was doing. It's just funny. It's funny gameplay. That's all we're doing. Just trying to have some fun. Yeah, pirates just wanna have some fun. Gadabadoo. Da 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 da. Who thought you'd ever hear Uncle Boom? Yeah, Unique Rebel singing. Pirates just wanna have some fun. Yeah, pirates just wanna have some mushrooms. Gadabadoo. Yeah, all the ARRRs are down, I think. Yeah, that one was down. There's one more over here, right here, I think, yeah. That's going to cause me some issues. I don't have any priestesses that are close to getting their ability. That's not sure, see? See a little fake little black line. Oh, he's out. Yeah, now the aeronauts are gonna do their thing. Even if all the troops are out, it don't matter now. We should be able to get the 3 mushroom stars. That's the one. 3 mushroom stars. Yeah, there's always a lot to talk about in this game. In real life, ultimately, have to find the right type of balance. Don't want to spoil a game because of real life, and don't want to spoil real life because of the game. And that's the one. And that's what we're trying to work for. Yeah. It's good to have fish fingers and chips sometimes, have it on the grill. Sometimes don't deep fry. A lot of oil on there, you know, and sometimes you kind of feel your body needs a bit of oil, you know. It's like sometimes once, twice a week, just do what you need to do. Don't be too religious with your eating at the same time. Don't, you know, don't kind of not care about yourself, you know. You gotta find that right type of balance. Whatever works better for you, you know. Oh my word, 16 seconds, oh, I'm gonna get mushrooms. There was me thinking, yeah, I got it. Yeah, no, I haven't. Oh my word. It's so good, Dylan, you got it. Well done. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's so good. You just enjoy a game. That's what it's all about. Yeah, don't. Now, purchasing your shield, this thing here, right? No one's going to talk about this, alright? But I'll talk about it. Say if I had bought this right now, yeah? That would take me off for around about a week. But if I purchase that one straight away, that would take me 9 days. And then if I purchase this one, that's 10 days off. See what it is? In those 10 days, this first one will come off cooldown. It's a 4 days cooldown. So those 10 days, I can purchase again. And then the next 4 days after that, because I'm already 10 days into it, this will give me like another 2 days on top and a half, depending like. So this one comes down at 8 days, this one here, so you can purchase this again. So this will give you another 48 hours. This one takes 28 days. So there's a way that you can play with the algorithm dynamics of having a continuation of your shield. So when you're like a giant PR up, you can play with those algorithm dynamics. Yeah, so it's not one for me to explain to anybody else the science behind it, but ultimately there is something there that can be played with, that can be dealt with, that can be done with. You can make things happen. First, Mate Bones is unexpectedly graceful. Has been asked to teach the crew how to dance. Let's dance, sunshine. Now, when you look at your island, you should see him dancing and prancing around, you understand? It's like one of them ones. Just like that. Blowing bubbles. If you hear my voice, echo, be assured, I'd always be there for you, and all those. That be worthy. Gadabadoof, that's the one. Yeah, I'm wishing you all well, wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising in your PR pirate level rank, and most importantly in the real life. Gadabadoof.